Head of High Performance Dan Ferris. Dan, 2 weeks back from the Christmas break. How have the boys been?
Been really good actually. We had a pretty strict plan with them over Christmas. Although we wanted to enjoy time with their family and whatnot, we set some pretty high standards, and the boys delivered and turned up in shape a fortnight ago, which is really pleasing, and that gave us the ability to increase the loads and increase our training. So it's been really good.
How important is this block off the back of the Xmas break leading into trials?
Yeah, it is. It's quite important. One, for we get some of our rehab players back so they can get integrated into our main squad, but it just gives the coaches the ability to start with some 13 on 13 and start to get the structures and the game plans in place. So there's a culmination tonight with Pose against our feeder club, Mounties, which is really pleasing, and the more we can do of this, the more we'll prepare the boys.
Yeah, speaking of those rehab boys, there's obviously a handful in that group. Firstly, Jaden Ockenball, where's he at?
Started running, which is really good. So he's 4 months post-surgery. So he's commenced his field-based running, which is really pleasing. So he'll start to increase his loads with that. We've got Dylan Napa, obviously had some issues around his knee end of the year, so he's commenced his field-based running, looking really good, which is good. Ray had a clean out of his ankle, so he's still in a moon boot at the moment. He sees a specialist next week, and hopefully we can progress through our Alter G to field.
Christian Crichton, obviously, unfortunately for Critter, picked up a bit of a knee injury, an ACL injury leading into Christmas. Where's that at?
Yeah, unfortunately, Critter, just our last week of training, doing some opposed, got caught awkwardly in a tackle, torqued his knee, and as you mentioned, unfortunately did his ACL. So he gets surgery next week and he'll commence his rehab, but unfortunately that'll be his season over.
And obviously Adam Elliott coming close to returning to full training. Where's he at?
He's going really well. So he's gotten over his shoulder injury, which is good. He's up to level 4 contact, and we go to 5 stages, so progressing quite well. He'll be another week and a half, get him through all his contact progressions, and he'll be in with the boys. So Herb's one of those ones that we have to hold back a little bit because he wants to push the limits, but all in all, he's going really well.
Have you been impressed with the way the boys have come back? Speaking of a few of the boys, they're feeling the pinch.
Yeah, I have. And as I mentioned before, we set some pretty tough standards for them, but they've delivered. And, we can't question their effort and their intent around their training and want them to be better. And that's all we ask from them. So, yeah, really happy.